on the Hour, sponsored by Progressive Insurance.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. 3 weeks until the election, and the presidential candidates are converging on battleground Pennsylvania. With our latest CBS News poll showing the race virtually tied across the country. CBS's Nydia Cavazos on Kamala Harris' plan.
Vice President Harris will be focusing on courting specifically black men. They tend to lag behind white voters when it comes to voter turnout. So the challenge here and the goal for Harris is to make sure that black men end up turning out.
As for the former president,
Donald Trump will be in a Philly suburb later today. The campaign has really spent a lot of time focusing on the central and western part of the state. He's coming back towards Philadelphia, where Republicans have been outspent, and the campaign has really made an emphasis of courting these voters on economic issues.
CBS's Jake Rosen covering Mr. Trump's campaign. The former president is back on the road less than 2 days after officials in Coachella, California say they thwarted what could have been a third assassination attempt. They say Sam Miller of Las Vegas tried to get into the rally with 2 loaded, unregistered guns in his SUV. CBS's Scott McFarland.
He's charged with 2 misdemeanors. He's been released. He'll have a future court date. The feds are emphasizing this was not any indication of an attempted assassination, even though the local sheriff, who has made social media posts in support of Donald Trump, has alleged otherwise.
Miller tells CBS News the charges against him were based on lies. Hundreds of thousands of people in Florida still have no power, and for many that's not close to the worst they're suffering after Hurricane Helene and Milton. CBS's Tom Hansen reports.
Zoe Dadian's front yard became a front line in the most catastrophic disaster to ever hit her community of Swannanoa, North Carolina. Buncombe County, where Dadian lives, sent a mandatory evacuation order out at 6:15 in the morning on September 27th. She says the alert didn't show up on her phone until hours later at 1 p.m.
And at that point, the landslide had occurred. We were digging bodies out of rubble, and there was nowhere to evacuate.
There's one person dead, 20 injured after a train accident in Mansfield Township, New Jersey this morning. KYW's Mike Doherty.
We're not sure if it fell onto the tracks and the train hit it, or if it fell while the train was moving, but we do know that Governor Murphy says it was the train operator who passed away.
Getting ready to book flights for the holidays? Advice from travel editor Peter Greenberg.
So every day you wait to book for Thanksgiving, fares will go up an average of 4%. You're still within the margin of error, if you will, for Christmas, but keep in mind, 54 days out, and that's more or less where October 14th falls, so be careful.
This is CBS News.
Well, that's today's news. I didn't hear any good news, did you? I didn't think so. I guess it's all about perspective. The glass is half full. Well, as always, I'd like to thank you again for coming along with me on these dash cam news adventures. You know the drill. Peace, love, and all that hippie jazz. Bye-bye, everybody. It's 57 degrees in Oakland, California.